Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Loop down towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
That's inside, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Tellez ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they're set down 1-2-3 in the first by Clay Buchholz. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Devin Travis. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. This is foul right side. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triplers.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 fouled away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Didi Gregorius.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Voigt on second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, number 13. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to...
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That is good.
Hey, Devo, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 2-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Two and two. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kyle Higashioka.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Urshela is off at first with 2 away. Fastball well outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Striding
Jays,
into the box,
the
Brendan
shortstop,
Rodgers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now, Reese McGuire, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box, Devin Travis, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 to count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Davis at second. Travis on at first with 2 down. Ball 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. The set and the 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Now with the play, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 36 on the year for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Grichuk waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hard hit ball to second. Mayhew's got it. The second for 1 to Voit in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 50.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. One and one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two and two. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. Nope. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Into the box, Cameron Maben, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Higashioka aboard here at first with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Gio Urshela will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed of the breaking ball.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Jays.
Thank you, Heidi. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 7. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 49.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Justin Schaefer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Three and two, full count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk moves over. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Davis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready once again, Devin Travis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
1-2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Voit is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 13. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that misses for ball one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High chopper over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Tepera is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Blue Jays, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. They'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. From the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Tellez in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Gregorius gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Cameron Maybin is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Jays.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only
Teoscar.
down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a
Hernandez.
bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Okay, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's been in total control out there
right
tonight.
fielder,
Gets the
number
leadoff
15.
guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Number 7.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Rogers at second with 2 down. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Carmen Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Carmen Perez.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Torres.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 36 on the year for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two and one.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Richard racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 3-0 New York. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
In now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 27.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Davis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Derek Law enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Settling in now, Kyle Higashioka. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Higashioka.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Now in the box, Cameron Maybin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The count to Maybin now.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Ready now, Rowdy Tellez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Digging in to try it again to Oscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Rendell Gritcher, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Right side hit hard. LeMahieu's got it. Oh, look at the dive. He is out.
Now batting, number 10.
Brendan Drury will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position
Now
with a 2-out double.
Number 49.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Adam Ottavino takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Jonathan Davis will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Drury stands at second with 2 gone. Back to him on the mound. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
3-2.